Ladies, what is the most sexist thing someone has ever said to you? I'll go first. I had worked on a project for about 5 months. I was so excited to present it to the head honcho. It was really good work. 10 minutes in, he interrupts me. He says, "Have you had a man check this math?" I ask why. Is there something I missed? He says, "Because I don't put any trust in reports like this until a man has checked out all the math. So we're gonna have to reschedule this meeting until that happens."
I don't know if it's the sexist thing, but it's definitely the story that stands out for me. I went to GameStop with my boyfriend, and the guy behind the register looked at me and was like, "What are you doing here? You're in the wrong store. There are no purses here. There are no shoes here, no nail polish." Meanwhile, this is how I was dressed with my Converse sneakers and my ratty backpack. And I was just like, do you have the game that my boyfriend needs or not?
A couple of years ago, I worked as a tour guide, and on this particular tour, we had a fairly large group of 120 people. I was the main tour guide in charge of everything, and was accompanied by 2 of my male colleagues to basically just make sure that we didn't lose anyone along the way. I had the tickets, I had the itineraries, I spoke the local language. Both of my colleagues had never done this tour before, so this was communicated multiple times by both me and my colleagues to everyone on the tour that I was the one in charge. As soon as we got to our destination, one of our guests comes up to me, basically hands me his 2 kids and starts walking off, to which I said, "Sir, you need to take your kids. I can't watch your kids." To which he said, "No, that's what you're here for." To which I responded, "No, sir, I am your tour guide for this particular tour. I am not paid to watch your children. Please take your children with you." To which he then told me, "No, that's what you're here for. Why else would they bring a woman along?"
What? My coworker asked me 3 days in a row if I was feeling ill because I didn't wear makeup. Then he decided to go to my male manager about it and then brought it up in a marketing group meeting as if it was like the topic of the century.
I was interning at my home church when the senior pastor walked in and said, "I think there's more for you than being a youth pastor. I think you'd make a great pastor's wife," as though that was my only purpose.
"I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the manager. You know, the man that runs the place? You can't be the manager. You're a girl, and you're blonde."
I had a guy in my class one time tell me that I would never make it in this industry because I'm not pretty enough for a man's industry. This was in makeup school.